Hello, fellow humans. This is Destiny.
And I'm Elsa.
This is another week in our lives.
Yeah.
So this week was kind of busy. Eventful.
It was very eventful. It started off a little bit slow.
Yeah.
We
kind of
just chilled on Monday. And
yeah, Monday was just rough.
I got a cold, so I've been recovering from that. Tuesday, we just kind of hung out with Ash.
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm like, what did I do on Tuesday? So much just
Monday and
happened.
Tuesday is kind of just a blur.
Yeah.
But moving on.
On Wednesday, I went to a trivia night, which was
at the barcade. Right?
At the bar arcade, called the Control Room. I really liked that place.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Although I still wish, there's one in Melbourne that does, an entrance fee, and then you can play as many games as you want.
Like a Chuck E. Cheese's, but with actual video games.
For adults. Yeah, no, I went to that trivia night with B, Jairus, Ash, and...
A new friend.
A new friend? I think his name is Daniel.
I haven't met this person yet.
Yeah, you'll be meeting him today. Anyway, and then Thursday, of course, work, Monday through Friday.
I actually had a drop-ins for two borderline feral kitty cats. They're little Siamese cats that have FIV, and so they have to have meds every morning and night, and so finding a way to catch them was fun. But I figured out how to do it. I just put the pills in a bowl and coat it with True, the little cat treats.
Yeah.
And then set it right next to where he's hiding, and then leave him for about 10-20 minutes, and then he eats it.
Yes. And then, in the evening, we actually went to a singles event at Icons, which is actually our second time going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And our friend Jairus, also, who is Single Pringle, joined us at that singles event. And I actually share this with friends and family on various social media platforms. So I'm going to briefly address an elephant in the room to friends and family, I guess. I've actually been separated for 6 months from an ex. And that's about all I'm comfortable with sharing in regards to my ex. You guys don't get any more information other than that.
It's a very personal
matter. I'm about to share a little bit more about myself. It took me 27 years to realize I was a lesbian. And I've been out and proud for a year.
Yay!
Yay! Woohoo! And that part I'm actually happy to share because it has nothing to do with my ex. Nothing on him.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with my current situation. But yeah, we went to a singles event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We switched roles from the last one. Normally, I'm the shadow.
Yeah.
And Destiny's the one that's talking to people.
But
somehow, I was the one that was the talker, and she was the shadow.
I don't know why I was so, this time around. But you actually, found a group of people. Although you did not get their phone numbers.
Fine.
I'm sure
we'll
you'll
most
find
likely
them.
run into them again.
Yes, we probably will. I mean, I actually ran into someone. We ran into
somebody from our hometown that we knew in high school. And I just, saw his face while we were doing one of the, little...
They had various activities. And it was oh my god! But we ran into ran into an old friend.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy. There was, 4 people from Fairbanks, Alaska, at the bar that day. Then I literally went up to Destiny and was like, hey, this person is here. Reconnected, which was cool.
And that's actually a goal of mine, is kind of building myself a little bit of a community here in Colorado Springs, because I plan on living here.
Seems like Colorado, Montana, and Minnesota are the big Alaskan transplant states.
Yes.
But yeah, that was our Thursday.
Very eventful.
Yeah.
Moving on to Friday, I was, of course, at work, and we'll talk about the evening because we both were doing stuff.
I went on a little geocaching adventure after my drop-in, and I found 7 geocaches, and one of the geocaches was really cool. It was a little birdhouse, and I released Travel Bug in with it, so... it can start its journey.
Yep, and you'll be able to track that, right?
Yeah. Its goal is to make it to every single all 50 states.
That's so cool.
And then travel the world. It's a little macrame parrot, so it's gonna fly around the world.
Yeah,
that's its goal.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
Right. that is pretty darn exciting.
Yeah.
And then after I got off work, we were getting ready to go out with friends.
Yeah.
And then our fire alarm went off.
The building's fire alarm went off.
Yes.
So we had to, like, scrounge the cats up, and...
Poor Ash. She ended up yelling in the kitchen. Just like, what's going on?
We had to, like, completely lift my bed to get them out from underneath the bed.
Yep.
And then we forgot to shut the door, and so we had to chase them in the living room as well.
It was, oof.
But we got all the cats out, and we got the dog. It was kind of funny, because our neighbors was all like, you got your cats, too?
Well, I mean...
I'm like, no, of course we got our cats.
Hey,
we're not going to leave them.
Or, well, I mean, I guess, like, the whole point, I'm like, the fire alarm's going off, even if it's just a false alarm.
We're not going to leave our cats in a burning building.
Exactly.
It's like, I walked out with no shoes.
Yeah, it was very like, come on, let's go, we gotta get out.
So, I feel like the cats are more important than, or the animals are more important than anything.
Cats is correct. We do have a self-identified cat.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, that was interesting. But of course, it was a false alarm, thankfully.
Yeah.
And then we finished getting ready and went out on the town.
Yeah, we went dancing and explored different bars that we normally never go to.
Right. We went to Blondie's, which actually, that might be another spot we like add into.
Could be a chill area.
Yeah.
It has a little fireplace on the second floor.
Yep.
Which was really cool.
And of course, we hit up La Burleby. I kind of avoid Icons on Friday nights because it's a drag show, and I'm kind of one of those people that, unless I'm in it, I don't really want to go to it.
It's also a ticketed event.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, money gets to the drag people, but honestly,
we
I just
don't have the money.
We don't have the money for it. Although I did get paid on Friday, which is nice.
We also explored a punk alternative bar.
Yes.
Neither of us remember the name.
I don't remember. B took us to that one.
But it was a really cool area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That finished up our Friday. Saturday.
We went out on the town again.
Yep. I was trying to remember what we did, like, before that. Oh, wait, hold up. I remember what I did before that. Rewind before going out on the town. So, I went on my first date after being separated from my ex, which is pretty exciting, pretty big for me. Like, I feel like I'm ready to start getting out there. Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I know. Although, to be honest with you, the date was a little meh. Although... I don't know. But we went on a hike with Pepper. Sorry, I was looking back to make sure she was not getting excited. I didn't.
Hike's turning into the forbidden words.
It's becoming one of the forbidden words. But yeah, we went on a hike with Pepper, and we tried going to the pub, which I really like, but my date didn't really want to stay there because she told me that she didn't recognize any of the foods, so we decided to drop Pepper off.
What's the fun in that?
Right? I'm saying.
Yeah.
We are on a date. You should eat something special.
Be adventureful.
Anyway.
But anyway, that's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the date.
Then we dropped Pepper off and went to Texas Roadhouse. Always a delicious choice. Then I dropped her off, and that was about it. That was the date. It was just kind of me. And I don't know if I'll see her again or not. And when I got back, we decided to give her a bath because she rolled in stuff.
Very, very needed bath.
She rolled in something. I don't know what. Probably horse poop.
She was a little stinky.
Yeah, she was stinky. But
it was kind of crazy the amount of dirt
I know.
Came out of
I give her a bath once a month. I did my research with this particular breed of dog to make sure that I'm not bathing her too often, like making sure that I'm not
for
proper
the breed.
Care. Yep. Hello.
Speaking of the devil.
Yep. She has to be a part of this.
Okay. So after that, we went on the town
again.
Accompanied
by Jairus, Ash, and James.
Yeah. So we started off the night with our normal haunts.
Tell me I'm autistic without telling me I'm autistic.
Every time we go out, we start, or at least on Saturdays.
Yeah, on Saturdays we start at Icons and then make our way to La Burleby.
And then we just hang out at La Burleby until we feel like it's
time
to go home.
But
some
today,
nights it's like
or
we
not
last
today.
the whole night, and
Yeah.
some nights we're just like,
oh, it's 11 o'clock.
it's an hour. We've been here an hour. I'm fine.
I'm tired, ready to go to bed. But this Saturday we went to Icons Cowboys.
We branched out.
We branched out.
I feel like it was with Jairus' help.
Yes, he's very much more extroverted than us. We also went to this really good pizza place.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't remember the name of it.
I don't remember.
Q something.
Yeah,
because it was a
Q.
billiards club and a restaurant.
Yeah, no,
but the pizza was really
good.
They even had gluten-free pizza.
Yeah. And Jairus was very sweet and shared pizza.
Yeah, we split pizza.
Yeah. And then we went back to La Burleby, danced, and...
Yeah, we went to La Burleby before we went to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny because, like, everybody else went inside and we got stopped by the bouncer to talk about Alaska. He was asking about, like, the sun and in the summer and winter.
Yep.
And I was, like, showing him all kinds of, like, videos. And by the time we were done talking to the bouncer, Jairus came out and was like,
"It's
we're
dead
going."
in there.
And I'm like, me and Destiny hadn't even made it in the door yet.
But if we hadn't made it in the door and I saw an empty dance floor, I would have been happy.
Yeah.
Happy and excited because empty dance floor
Means we can do whatever
we can do all the
hell we want.
Arm flapping.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about, like,
Bumping
the
into people
around you.
We still had a good time.
Yeah.
And still ended up going to La Burleby later in the night and dancing. And yeah. It was a good night.
We actually ran into a group of people that we met on St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to get their numbers again.
We'll run into them again at some point.
I'm sure we will. Because they seem like cool people.
Yeah.
More friends. And today, we're just obviously recording right now. And then later, we're going to be going to a...
dinner.
Yeah, a dinner. We're starting a weekly dinner.
friend dinner.
Yeah, a weekly friend dinner. It'll be nice. Yeah. And we'll go more into that next week. Woohoo!
Yeah.
That was our week.
Yep. Kind of wraps it up.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Do all the things, like, comment, subscribe for more Awkward Turtles.
More Awkward Turtles.
I'm just sitting here macrameing, and then all three of them are in my bed.